Hello and welcome back to TomFM channel and the Wonderkid Advent Calendar, the series where I'm taking you through all the best Wonderkids in Football Manager 2020 throughout December in the lead up to Christmas. Hope you're all doing well today and you're looking forward to finding out the next Wonderkid on the list to strengthen your team this Christmas. So at the end of last episode, we revealed what position is going to be coming up in today's episode, and you guys in the comment section, let me know your guesses. So if you were correct, let me know in the comment section. If you weren't correct, you've got another chance at the end of the episode to find out what position is coming up tomorrow, and you can guess again to see if you are correct tomorrow. Of course, we've got a likes target, and that is 150 likes on every single one of these Advent Calendar videos. I'd really appreciate it if you can help me out with that one, because it really is massive for the video. The more likes it gets, the more YouTube can push it. Also, if you're new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could click subscribe and that notification bell so you never miss a video. Now, at the moment, we've got a big community challenge going on where we're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by the 1st of January 2020, and I don't know, we might get there, we might not, but it'll be close either way. For every 1k milestone, I'm giving away a copy of Football Manager 2020. So there's a link down in the description to get yourself entered into that competition for the next 1k milestone. The quicker we gain subscribers, the quicker we can give copies away. So if you want them before Christmas, then share this around with your friends, tell them to subscribe, and you'll have more and more chances to win a copy of the game. Now, I've said everything that I need to say, so it's time to get on with today's video. Enjoy. So the player behind door number 3 is Jean-Claire Todibo. He is a centre defender from Barcelona, and he is one of the best centre defenders you can find in the game. Now, at 19 years old, he's slightly older than the two Wonderkids we've already seen, and that's going to be reflected in his price and wages, but also in his current ability too. Now, primarily playing as a ball-winning defender, he's actually got some really good stats that would make him a quality midfielder. 14 passing is the envy of any midfielder. A lower league midfielder, you know, that's kind of a really high barometer. So to have 14 defending as a centre-back is fantastic. He's also got 12 vision as well, so he can pick out a decent pass, as well as having those really good defensive traits as well, like 14 tackling, 13 marking, and 13 heading. Where he massively stands out, though, is his physical stats, all being really, really high quality, particularly that strength of 15, jumping reach of 15 as well, which goes along with his heading of 13. Like, he is a solid centre-back. Now, as you can see, wages are high, £20,500 per week, and a transfer value of £5.5 million. He's not going to come cheap, but if you sign him, he is definitely worth it. If we have a look at his player attribute details, we can see that his current ability is 130, whereas potential ability is 189 out of 200. As you can see, he is one of the best Wonderkids in the game. To put that into perspective, we'll click on Laporte, who currently plays for Man City. Of course, I'm the Man City manager in this, and we've got him scouted out. He's currently a championship level player according to the scouts at Man City with 5-star potential. If we compare him though with Laporte, who is the best player at Man City at centre-back position according to the game, if we look at his player attribute details, his current ability is only 163 with 170 potential. It shows how good this guy is going to become in the future. Now, he's a relatively new addition to Barcelona, signing from Toulouse FC for 850k a couple seasons ago. Made 2 appearances so far for Barcelona in real life. Must have played quite well in those games as well, but clearly they see him as a fantastic talent in the future. As a result, it's going to be very hard to price him away from Barcelona. If we go to make an offer and we go to suggest to make an offer, just suggest terms, they want £123 million off the bat like that. Obviously, we can negotiate this down. You can probably get him for under £100 million, probably under £80 million, but it's a big chunk of money. I've managed to negotiate just now to £63 million, but it does say percentage of profit from next sale, 50%. I wasn't trying too hard, so you can probably get him down lower than that, particularly maybe in a few seasons' time after a few loans, if he doesn't break into that first team at Barcelona, and when his contract comes towards an end. He's currently got a contract up till 2023, so as he gets towards the end of that contract, you might be able to get him for a bit less as well. He's definitely affordable for a big club, and you're going to have to be a big club if you want to get him, but he is going to be worth every single penny if he realises that 189 potential. So I've simulated forward a season as well to see how he's got on in this season at Barcelona. As we can see, he's jumped up to 2.5-star current ability according to the Man City scouts. He's also improved some areas of his physicals with things like strength and natural fitness going up to 16 as well. I think a few of his other attributes have also improved a little bit as well. That'll be reflected in his current ability. At the end of one season, his current ability has jumped up to 136, which is really good. So that's quite a big jump in a year. Of course, he's 20 years old now, but still got a good few years to improve. And want to get some first team football, it's going to increase even more. If you look at his history once again, he spent the season at Barcelona once again, but didn't really make many appearances. He made 3 in the league, and it says here 5 non-competitive, so he isn't really playing much football. I think if you sign him for your team, or you're the Barcelona manager and you play him consistently in an under-21 league, or you play him in the first team consistently, that will have a much bigger improvement in that first season. Now, interestingly, the scouts have come back and they've said that this guy is now extremely interested in joining Man City. So that's quite interesting. His lack of playtime at Barcelona perhaps feeds into that. And considering for how good he's going to be, his estimated wage demands are pretty low as well. Again, going to make an offer, we suggest terms once again. They say 129 million again because that is his minimum fee release clause. But if we bring this down to 20 million, suggests that they've just outright rejected that. So obviously 20 million is way too low. I went for that last time. They started to bring back up again. So perhaps they value him a little bit more. But he's still a player that you can get on a cheap contract comparatively for other players of his potential. I've loaded the file to have another go. I'm going to go at 40 million pounds this time. They want 122, 60 million. 101. Okay, they want more this time around, quite clearly. They're not really. 80 million have accepted to. You can probably get that down to more than 70 million. So if you want to sign it off the bat or at the end of the first season, we are looking at between 55 and probably 75 million pounds. Just on a small note as well, he's also got favoured clubs of PSG, Juventus, who are Zebri in the game, of course, and Manchester United. Apparently supports all of them. What a glory hunter he is. Either way, if you are manager of one of these clubs, you might have a little bit more luck signing him. That's just something to bear in mind. Because, of course, you are paying a lot of money for him. He's going to be worth it. But if you can be a manager of these clubs and get him, he might be a little bit more lenient with his contract demands and try and force a move there, perhaps, even if he's not happy at Barcelona. So that is it for today's episode. Get your comments down in the comment section as to which player you think is going to be coming up tomorrow. We're looking at a right back. So there's your clue, a right back. Let me know what you think and see if you're correct tomorrow. As always, a big subscribe button on the screen right now. And then you've got 2 videos to watch. You can either watch an experiment of mine or get involved with the hop to a top save. It's getting some momentum going now, so get involved with that one. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Goodbye.